Okay, so welcome back. It is February the 12th and it is another adjustment day for me. So I'm heading back. I'm kind of disappointed because I'm heading back 2 days just before Valentine's Day, and I'm going to be losing my pink and red power chains that I got for Valentine's Day. But anyway, that's okay. I'm excited to get back because I really want to get this gap closed here. And there's now a gap on this side, which I don't remember having last time. As you can see, I am sporting my power chains, or no, not my power chains, apologize, my elastics again. So I've been really good at wearing them the last 2 days anyway, constantly. And I'm also excited to get this gap on the bottom here closed as well. I think that's probably all they'll really end up doing this time, is probably just changing out the power chains. I'm not sure if they'll end up doing a wire change out for the top or not, or if they'll end up doing any work in the wire on the bottom. I have noticed my bottom teeth are kind of going a little bit wonky. I'm kind of twisting a little. So I'm not really liking that. This tooth here has moved up, and just let me pot that out. This tooth here has moved up, but this tooth hasn't yet. So you can see the difference. And I really want to get that fixed out. So this side of my mouth is really being stubborn. The other thing too is I had a dentist appointment for cleaning. That was early last week. And one of the things that I told him was that I had the real massive sensitivity in this tooth right here. So he did an x-ray of the front of my mouth. First, he did a few tests to see if the teeth were alive here in the front. And none of them responded to the cold on the little cotton piece. So then he got another machine that was a little bit stronger and tested them out. They all responded across here with the exception of this tooth. So then he said that tooth is dead and it's going to need a root canal. And I was like, what? Anyway, he did an x-ray of the front and he said he'll be in touch with me later. They called me on Friday, so today's Tuesday. They called me on Friday and said that that the dentist had called my orthodontist and discussed this tooth, and they both agreed that I should get a root canal done, and that he won't do it, that I have to go to a specialist, which is an endodontist, to have the root canal done. And then the whole thing of, well, your insurance doesn't cover an endodontist fees. It only covers based on a dental fee. Blah, 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 blah. All I heard is cha-ching, 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 money, 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 money. Anyway, not overly happy because this tooth is the whole reason why I'm getting braces. I think I actually might go get a second opinion. I've been doing a lot of research now on root canals, and I just want to make sure that it's definitely dead before I go and get a root canal done. Anyway, I'll discuss more of that later when I find out some more information from my orthodontist today. So I'll end this for now, and I'll be back again real soon. So bye for now. Okay, well, I am back, and as you can see, I did go ahead and go with the green. So, what color? Oh, this is the Kelly green on the top. Kelly green power chain on the top, and screaming green on the bottom. Yeah, it's a little out there. Anyway, not sure how I'm gonna feel about this green. So my next appointment was actually booked in for March the 26th, and I moved it up to March the 21st. That was the earliest that they had available that I could move it up to. So I moved it up to the 21st. Anyway, said I was gonna do green for Patty's Day, so here it is. Here is the green, and it is green. I still have to wear, so all they did today was change out the power chains. I'm hoping to get those gaps closed here, the gap here on the bottom closed. So hopefully that'll close now really quick. I usually find the closure that I'm going to end up getting is from that first day, and then after that, that's pretty much it. So hoping that they will close right quick tonight, and yeah, then I'll be sporting this lovely green configuration for the next 4.5 weeks. Don't love it. Anyway, that's fine. We'll leave it. It'll grow on me, hopefully. So I didn't actually get to see my orthodontist, so I didn't talk to her about the root canal that's possibly needed on this tooth. So I am going to actually see about getting a second opinion on that. I'm going to call around to different dentist office and see what, how many tests they can do to see if a tooth is alive or not. So I just really want to get another opinion on that. I'm really not having any issues at all with that tooth, like whatsoever. And I don't want to put myself or my tooth or do anything like that with the root if it's really not needed. So I'm really going to actually seek another opinion on that. So that was really it. I still have to wear my Elliott power, I want to call them power chains now, my Elliott elastics, still in the same configuration. So the whole triangle, top canine, first 2 hooks on the bottom, same on both sides. So I'm still wearing that configuration until my next visit. And yeah, that's really about it. So it's all right now about trying to get these gaps closed, and the bottom wire still has all the kinks and stuff, so still trying to move all that sort of stuff. I asked her how long that's going to take, and she said where you're an adult, it takes longer for those configurations to move the teeth, because my teeth and the bone have all settled in, whereas if I was a teenager, things are still, and I'm still growing, things are still moving and growing, and the teeth move a lot faster. So anyway, looks like I am gonna be a little bit longer trying to get these bottom teeth all fixed up, and while my top teeth really have a lot of fixing up to do. So anyway, that's really about it. Short and sweet, not very much. My next appointment is March the 21st. I will keep you updated on the whole root canal piece, just because there's really not very many videos out there at all on people needing root canals while in braces. And by the research that I've done, most people that need root canals end up, it's for really one of 2 reasons. Trauma to the tooth, which the only trauma that I've really had has been my braces. And that is like extremely rare for braces to actually cause trauma to a tooth that requires a root canal. It's like a 0.01%. So like if that's the case, I should just run out right now and buy a lottery ticket. So I don't really think that that's it. I've had no trauma to this tooth whatsoever. And the other reason is like if there was a filling, or like a old filling or a deep filling, or if I had poor hygiene, and that's not the case either. And most of the time, like, I don't know what the percentage is, but the majority of the time people end up with massive sensitivity, tooth pain, they can get like a sore, an abscess, things like that happen with that tooth that requires the root canal, and I don't have any of those things. Nothing, no sensitivity, no nothing. I had that one sensitivity for like a week maybe, but that wasn't in that tooth, that was this one. So anyway, like I said, I'm really gonna go seek another opinion on that whole root canal thing, and I'm probably gonna put it off a little bit on getting that done. He did tell me to keep an eye to the color of it, and my dentist said that, to keep an eye to the color of it to make sure that it doesn't turn a grayish or tannish color, because that's usually what happens when a root dies. A lot of times people get discoloration in their teeth or in that tooth that's dead. And he did say he wants to see me back in 3 weeks. So the 28th of February, I'm actually going back to my dentist for him to have a look at that tooth again. So anyway, I will definitely have had my second opinion on that tooth by then, but I will keep my dentist appointment. Hopefully he can test it out again, and I'm saying prayers every night that the feeling comes back in that tooth. It's hard for me to really test it out, like with cold and stuff, because when I try to do it, it's like my other teeth are feeling it, so I can't really tell if that tooth is feeling it or not. So it's tough for me to figure it out. So that is really about it. So here's green for you. Happy St. Patty's Day. If anybody was thinking about trying out these greens, Kelly green on top, screaming green on the bottom. And my wire is over the top of my power chain, so then it's not as noticeable. Anyway, so that's really about it. I will, like I said, I'll update you if anything else comes in light with my root canal and this tooth. But that's really it for now. So I will sign off, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye for now.